Whew. I am toasted.
Are you really?
Yes.
You feel a little toasty?
Whew.
All right.
A little bit more of the toasty.
One more, huh?
Whew.
I hit my tooth. Still there. Let's start the show.
Your tooth is still there?
Yes. Yes, my tooth is still there.
Great.
And the glasses as well.
It's still there.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Erin and Clinton's Movie Reviews. E&C Movie Reviews, as the kids in the streets call it. Yo, watch out. Here comes the fuzz. They're going to put us in the clink.
Wow.
I like your red lipstick. It looks good on you.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like
Thanks.
it. I like it.
I kind of feel weird
nice.
with it, but yeah.
Oh. So this is our last review for the Christmas season. December is Christmas month for us. For just us, no one else. Yeah.
You don't.
If you guys haven't heard, there's this holiday called
right?
Christmas you may have heard of. We celebrate it. You probably haven't heard of it. But anyways.
You don't know.
So this is our last review, and it's one of the classic Christmas movies.
Yes.
Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Oh, you're supposed to do it with me.
Oh.
It's got some great actors in it, and of course Macaulay Culkin is where he got his fame from. It's one of those ones where it almost ruined him in a little bit because it was so famous and so big that it kind of
cute that it was everybody when he grew up. It was like
nobody wanted to put him in anything else until
until
he got a little older. Then he started getting into drugs and all this other weird stuff going on. And now he's got this weird.
His whole life is like
his whole thing now. So I'm not sure what's going on with the dude, but he's.
But his brother has been slightly successful. The one who played his brother Fuller.
Kieran Culkin.
Yeah, Kieran Culkin.
Yeah.
Like he's starting to get into movies now.
Yeah.
And he looks dead on, like Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin actually just did an interview with Joe Rogan. You know, Joe Rogan's getting real big with his podcast. He just did it like maybe a month ago or
He
so.
did?
Yeah. So he seemed like a cool kid, you know, but it just seemed like
he's not doing anything. Or did
no,
they
he's
ask
still
him
got.
what he's doing,
He's got this like website, this Bunny Ears website or something. It's kind of weird. Yeah, if you want to get all the conspiracy theories and all, there's a lot of weird stuff going on. People
it's a conspiracy theorist?
No, it's
website?
not. But he'll throw in weird little things sometimes. Like he'll have little satanic things just flash all of a sudden in the image, and like
No, I don't even want to go
like
on
he's
that.
trying to like slowly tell people what's really been going on in the industry and stuff. And he talks about being a kid in the industry and how it was and how there's so many predators in the industry. And now with the Me Too movement and the whole Harvey Weinstein and Corey Feldman, all this stuff coming out, we know how much of a
it makes sense,
cesspool
and we all
it is.
kind of know that. But it's like, I mean, I guess he needs to.
It's worse than what we probably think. Is what's sad.
I think
you know?
I think there's a lot of like under wraps kind of thing. Like it gets kind of pushed under the rug
yeah.
because we're like, whatever, they're actors. But
Yeah.
I think in
And
their world, it's kind of a big deal.
You probably figure a lot of parents, it's horrible, but there's probably a lot of these parents that, if you know something for sure, you would do something, but you're not sure, and you just kind of let things go. You don't quite look at it maybe as hard as you should because you want your kid to get in the movie.
You want your kid to get famous, and you want to be part of that, and
Anyway, so we're getting off track. So,
so what are we talking about?
Yeah, it's supposed to be about
Conspiracy
Christmas and happiness, and we're talking about all this horrible stuff.
of acting worlds.
So anyway, it's just life is horrible, this world's corrupt. Just let's just end it all. Bye.
He has a website. Go check it out.
Go check him out, see what he's doing. Watch the
theories.
Joe Rogan interview with him. It's good. And on a side note, Joe Rogan's interview is really good. He interviews everyone from everybody to everyone.
Yeah, Joe Rogan,
dude,
he's a good interviewer.
And he's just he interviews everybody. It's just, I mean, check him out if you haven't checked him out. He's really got some good stuff on there.
Yeah.
But so Catherine O'Hare is the mother. For some reason, like the last
third movie we've done where she's
like 3 movies in a row. Do Beetlejuice? It's like we're doing all these movies where somehow she's popping up.
Home Alone.
We're not doing it on purpose, but it just keeps happening that way for some reason.
We honestly, we're just doing movies we like, and she just happens to be in a lot of them, apparently. Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci is this one. Playing a cop, because when you imagine a big burly cop, you imagine Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci. He's probably shorter than me, so.
That's what's crazy. He's so short and small. He seems like, who could take him? But then you watch him in like Goodfellas or Casino.
Oh, he's crazy.
He's intimidating as hell, dude. I mean, he's like, yeah, I'd be scared of him.
A little Italian, like,
a little toughy that's like he
guy.
doesn't take any crap, man. It's like
he's scary.
He does so good in those roles, man. God, he plays those. Him and De Niro together in those roles are just amazing. So awesome together.
Those were good movies.
So who's some of the other actors that were in it?
Daniel Stern.
Oh, that's right. He's classic.
Was his,
the Joe Pesci's
partner
in crime.
Oh man.
And he's been in it. Daniel Stern been in a billion movies, dude. If you're not like, oh yeah, Daniel Stern, type his name and you're like, oh yeah, I've seen that guy in a million movies.
Yeah. Don't do it until after. John Hurd played the dad, of course.
He's been in a lot too. He's another one that's kind of like not super popular, but if you see him, you're kind of like, oh yeah, I've seen him.
Plays like a dad.
Plays like that dad role in a lot of movies.
Throughout.
Yeah.
I don't know who Devin Ray Trey is, but he played Buzz, the brother.
Oh yeah.
Of course, there's
Kieran Culkin, and then John. You were saying John Candy.
Candy.
That little tiny scene I forgot about. Yeah,
he gave the mom a ride home. He was in a band, and I mean that was like a totally small role, and I mean at the time John Candy was huge. Yeah. So
in more ways than one.
That's not funny.
Right,
he died of like over.
All right, I apologize.
But he's
one of our favorites.
He played
John
a really
one
small role
yeah.
for being such a big actor at that time. And
in more ways than one. Okay, sorry.
Wow. We're gonna just do this over and over again.
Anytime you say giant or big, what do you expect me to do? He's a big dude.
Larry Hankin also.
What do you expect me to do? Be respectful? Not make fun of someone? Come on.
Yes, actually.
I love John Candy.
I'm looking at all these people I don't recognize a lot of them. Ken Hudson.
There's so many people that have
Campbell.
such small parts in movies that you don't realize, like, oh yeah, they played that little part, this little part. But basically the main
Billy
characters
Bird,
are the parents.
Billy
and
Bird was super famous. Bill Irwin, the couple that was at the airport.
Oh yeah.
They were huge in their time, and they're not.
Well, I think of Bill Irwin from Seinfeld, that little episode he did with the where they went to go watch the old people.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's in there, and he's,
oh my god.
Yeah. Anyways, so the plot of it, if you don't, even if you haven't seen this movie, everyone knows the plot of it.
I would hope so.
He gets left home alone. Kevin! Or Kevin! Yeah, she does in the plane when she realizes she's like, I'm just like she realizes she's forgetting stuff, and I was like,
her wallet, looking through her purse, like, Kevin!
Probably second. I mean, besides that, it's probably the second most famous scene in that movie. The Kevin, because that's part they showed in the movie trailers. I mean, the previews.
It's a huge.
Whenever people made fun of it, they always showed that part. You know, of course, they always did that part with the aftershave.
Yes,
that was such
everybody
a famous
is
part.
like, oh.
And for us, Macaulay Culkin at that age looks so much like our son.
Oh my god!
Right now, so it's just like, oh, he looks so cute. It's just hard not to watch and imagine our son.
Certain things he does in the movie, you're like, oh my god.
Even his facial expressions and the way he talks, and the way he sneaks around. It's like,
I got rid of my family, or just like how he just like says, I made my family.
Because our son always says that, I got rid of my family.
No, but like how he was so like stern about it, and I mean, there's times where Elias would just be, where he'll say something super serious, and you're like, how are you? You're 4. How are you so serious right now? He has this very serious face that he does, and I mean, Macaulay Culkin looks. I mean, I can see our son looking like Macaulay Culkin.
It's pretty crazy.
So this movie was made in 1990. So that's what we were trying to figure out, how old Macaulay Culkin was. And he was 10 during this movie. Yeah. He made it at.
So they all go. Which we were watching it too. We watched it recently. We were talking about how there's no way you'd forget your kid like that. Maybe like getting in the car or something. Maybe even pulling out the driveway, but. Getting into the airport, like, not having this ticket, not registering on the plane. I mean, all this stuff. You're like that. It just would never have. You'd have to be absolutely out of it to not have to lose your kid like that. You know what I mean?
I mean, all the things like obviously lined up or whatever. There was a kid in the van at the time that he was facing away from the sister or whatever. But I mean, even then, you'd get in the car and you'd look back and be like, "Where's Kevin?"
Yeah, exactly.
Just being
you would
like,
just know
as a parent,
you hadn't heard anything from your kid, or
well, that was the thing about this movie that I think when I first watched it that I was really confused about was which ones were their kids. And I think it was.
Well, no, because remember they showed the family picture when he's looking at it, so that's how you know for sure that
so
they have
Buzz,
5 kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was the sister that was counting. Buzz, the
older
redheaded kid.
Yeah.
And then Macaulay Culkin, and then Fuller.
And then one other.
And then one other kid. Yeah. I think it was the girl.
But so anyways, the reason why I think this movie is such a movie that kids would love. I mean, anyone would love. It's a funny movie, but especially kids. Because when you're that age, you want to be left home alone. Yeah. You want to be able to just eat ice cream and not have anyone tell you to watch TV and not have to go to bed or whatever. So
order pizza.
It's kind of like, as a kid watching, I was like, this is so cool, you know?
Yeah.
And then, of course, when they try to rob the house and all the little booby traps he comes up with.
You might want to tell the plot of it.
Well, okay, so they basically they get on the plane, they go to fly away for vacation and realize they left him at home. He's at home doing all this free stuff. The cop that came to check on him earlier, they really canvassed the neighborhood to see who's going to be home and who's not during the Christmas season so they can rob them, take their stuff. That's basically the plot of the movie. And,
and then I guess Macaulay Culkin's character Kevin has to basically guard the home.
So he comes up with all these little booby traps, swinging paint from a rope and
the soldiers on the floor that they step on. The iron to the face.
The iron to the face.
Oh my god! The ice on the stairs.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! That was the funniest scene where he slips and he goes, oh! Like he screams like, oh my gosh! It's just hilarious.
And then having all the little on his train sets, having all the little cardboard cutouts of people, so it looks like people are dancing in the house.
Michael Jordan.
He's like, man, where are all these people there? I think it was Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan or Magic Johnson. Yeah, Michael Jordan.
Doing all that, and the funniest thing was watching that old movie about that. Get out of here, leave it on the porch. You dirty, whatever he calls them.
Scoundrels, or you dirty rat.
He has a pizza guy delivered.
You dirty bastard.
Yeah, he plays all that stuff. Leave it on the floor. The guy's like, all right. They start shooting the guys, like tripping over the cans and everything, like trying to get out of there.
He's like ducking and stuff.
It's so stupid, but it was really funny.
What about the money?
Yeah, what money?
What money? The money you owe for the pizza?
So yeah, I think that's just a big part of it. Is just as a kid, you just to be left home. And the house, isn't that house?
Oh my gosh, that's the house. It's like a dream.
It's like a dream house. Yes. I mean, obviously the colors they painted back in the 80s, I would give it a new
wallpaper.
We'll get a new fresh coat of paint, and some new wallpaper.
But like the outside of the house, where it had that kind of like rounded driveway. I mean, it just.
The kind of the pillars there was big, just
2
beautiful
stories,
neighborhood.
And how they had
big
where
rooms.
They showed the neighborhood, and it would. All the houses turned on at a certain time.
Yeah.
How they had because I guess everybody at that time went on vacation for Christmas.
Oh, right.
But all the lights would turn on at each house, and it just looked so pretty and like so Christmassy.
That's what they do in movies, man. They make things look so much like, I want that.
I want that street.
Yeah.
You never find that street. It's like car commercials where they're driving down the street and you're like, I want that street.
Or if you do go see an actual street or something where they filmed or whatever, or like when we went and saw the Breaking Bad house. It's like, this is just a normal neighborhood. There's nothing special about it. It's just
P.S. Don't go see that house because the people that live
old
there,
people that said we
do not like you to come visit that house.
They're nice as long as you're nice, but they don't want you on their property or taking pictures. Yeah,
stay over there.
You mind if I take a picture, dude? He says, as long as you stay over there.
And they're literally sitting in their garage, like waiting for people to drive by. They just
wait for people to come by and like, yep, this is a Breaking Bad house. Get out of here.
Don't even bother. It's New Mexico. If you really do want to go see.
If you're there, it's cool to see. Just be like, hey, this is a Breaking Bad house.
It's like, can I throw a frisbee on your roof? No.
Just go there, do a little meth, and then go home. That's all. But that's what I always do. That's my transition whenever I don't know what to do. No, so a lot of funny hijinks and stuff like that. Good. I think it's a good movie to watch with your kids. A little, maybe not like a 2 or 3 year old, but I don't know.
I think Elias at 4.
It depends on how mature your kids are too. Are your kids the type of kids that are going to see that and they're going to go tie a paint can and throw it at their brother? But a lot of kids are like that. They'll see stuff and so you got to know your kids. But for the most part, I think it's a good movie and it'll keep kids' attentions and it's just a sweet holiday movie. And like we were talking about on the last or one of the last reviews we did about how. Especially 80 movies, but most of the things you like about movies is through all the problems, no matter what happens, they end up wrapping up at the end.
Yes.
Things get better and fixed.
The parents come home
you realize how much you love each other and all that.
Yeah.
It's cheesy, but you know what? That's what 80s, 90s movies are about, and that's what a lot of movies even still are about. And I don't mind it. I don't mind the cheesiness, especially when it comes to Christmas movies.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think that's what Christmas movies are supposed to be about, is that whole family togetherness, and even though there's chaos throughout, like how we were talking about National Lampoon's, how there's chaos throughout, but yet you end up being a family at the end, and that's the whole point. Is a Christmas movie, you're supposed to end in happiness. You're not supposed to end in sadness and chaos. Yeah. It wouldn't be a fun movie.
They come home and he's drowned in the bathtub or something.
Yeah,
it's like, oh god,
geez,
what a horrible ending.
That's a little much, guys. But yeah, I mean, this is definitely a classic, and I feel like they already considered it a classic, because there's times like last year I went to go see it with your sister in a old movie theater,
and they were playing it there. No, it's I think it's a classic.
They play it in the movie theater like this is a classic movie, so it's already there.
It will be for sure,
and it'll be Christmas forever.
Yeah, I think so. It's one of those
really
classic
hard
Christmas
movies. Like how they talk about Christmas carols. It's hard to come up with a new Christmas carol because there's always like classic Christmas carols. I think it's the same with Christmas movies. It's hard to come up with a new theme.
That's not a plot that's already been basically
movies.
Done. Yeah, yeah, it really is.
This is kind of one of those ones that's just classic. It just will always be there.
All right, good. I like it.
Just keep staring at the picture right there.
All right, guess we won't do the high five. So
I didn't know you were high fiving me. High five.
Thank you. So what should we give it? 1 out of 5.
Home Alone's?
Kevin's. 1 out of 5. Kevin's! So out of 1 out of 5, Kevin's! I don't know why we keep mixing this part and the Kevin. There's 2 different scenes, but I keep going Kevin like that's the same scene. It's not the same scene. Like, he does the aftershave and she does the Kevin on the plane. 2 different scenes. So we'll just go say Christmas treats, right? Let's just make it
Christmas treats?
Or paint cans. Paint cans. Since that's a good scene where he nails with the paint can.
Yeah.
So out of 1 to 5 paint cans, I'm going to give Home Alone 4. I think it's a sweet movie. I like it a lot. I could watch it probably once a year, every Christmas. I want to watch it with my son eventually, here. So
yeah.
Not a perfect movie, but definitely a good classic that's funny. It makes me laugh every time. So yeah, give it a 4.
That's funny. I am in agreement with you.
Are you?
I think it's a 4.
Nice.
It's a movie that I would watch every year. It's a movie that I would watch with Elias for sure. Yeah. And I think he would really enjoy it when he gets a little bit older.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's classic. There's obviously, I think Macaulay Culkin had a little bit of. I mean, he's 10, so it's not. You're not gonna have great acting skills.
Oh.
So I think there's a lot of times where I'm like, oh boy, he is just.
Kids
he's
in
a
acting.
child.
Even like we were watching the scene where he kind of goes like that. It's like even like you could tell it's like he had to be so coached how to do it right. He's still gonna do it right.
Eyebrows,
Little eyebrow raise, yeah. But you're right. You're 10.
He's 10.
What are you gonna do?
You're not gonna be like a perfect actor, and he was great for that time. And I mean, he just it made it funny. I just think Joe Pesci was amazing, and also Daniel Stern.
Yeah,
their pain was hilarious.
Their comedy through the whole thing, they did a good job.
Would like it because he kind of likes people.
Oh, he likes people get hurt. Likes when we get hurt. That's for sure.
Hurt, yeah. Which is.
And speaking, you're saying he's 10. What do you expect to say? Not every kid can be a Haley Joel Osment, right? I'm being serious. Haley Joel Osment from Sixth Sense.
Oh
that kid was amazing. That kid can act and all the AI.
Not even a kid anymore. He's like 20-something.
Well, yeah. But I mean, AI, all the things he did when he was a kid, dude.
Out of control, how good he
probably
was.
one of the best kid actors of all time, probably. I mean, he's just really good.
In that movie, he had to have been like
about 10, right?
7?
I'd say about 10. About the same age as
10?
Yeah, maybe a little bit, maybe 8, 9, 10, somewhere around there. Yeah,
I mean, he is.
But man, that kid can act, man.
He was amazing.
And then he just recently did a little cameo, or not cameo, but a little few episodes on Silicon Valley, the show I watched.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he's kind of overweight now. Yeah, bearded.
His face is like,
but he looks like super. He's still got that super
like a child.
Like that friendly. Just he looks like a nice guy.
I saw him when they showed a picture of him and he like gained a bunch of weight and his face is exactly like the kid face, but he's just like bigger and taller.
But he's got that still. Like he kind of just looks like you want to hang out with him. He just seems like a cool dude.
He's like a friendly guy.
Yeah, maybe that's because that's how his character was on the show. But
no, he seems like he'd be a friendly guy. But either way, I mean. Kid acting is very hard to find that classic good.
And it's tough on the kids.
What's her name? Danica
Patrick? I'm just kidding.
No. What's her name?
From Wonder Years?
No. I can't think of her
She was Danica something, and she was really good.
I can't think of her name. It doesn't matter.
From what? Come on, I want to figure this out. I want to know. What show? What TV show?
Blonde, and she was, she was a kid actor, and she...
You can't remember any of the shows she was in or anything?
She was in a movie. She was in so many movies.
You're driving people nuts out there right now. She looked like a girl. She looked like a girl. Yeah, but
with blonde hair.
But what kind of girl?
But her sister is like super famous now, and I can't remember.
Oh, you're not thinking of. I think I do know who you're talking about. Yes. Gosh darn! Now you're gonna drive me crazy. Now we're gonna try to think more. Like she was kind of famous, and then her Dakota Fanning. Is that it?
Yes.
Right? Yes.
Dakota Fanning. She was amazing when she was a kid.
And then like her sister kind of got more famous.
She's
right?
becoming famous.
Yeah.
But Dakota, she's still doing stuff, but her sister is like.
So, what the? What was that? I guess I make up for that pause that you did earlier on me when you paused one time. God, it doesn't. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it does not take much for her to start feeling the effects of the alcohol there. Oh my god! Wow. I'm crying at the hiccups. We're trying to do a podcast review, and you're like drunk off your butt here. It's like totally wasted. God, you shouldn't have a hangover from our podcast. Like, oh, I got a hangover today. What were you doing last night? We were just doing a video cast.
And just podcasting.
So maybe that's a good time to wrap it up, you think?
Did we rate this? We did.
Yeah, we did. We both did 4.
Oh, that's right.
And I just, the reason why I kept it going is because of the, god damn, now I'm thinking, sorry, let me just swear. Now I'm thinking the Danica Patrick. I keep thinking Danica Patrick. What was her name? The one we just said? Dakota Fanning. Now, it's because I didn't want to leave it that feeling of like when you're trying to guess something you don't know. Even as a watcher, I don't like that feeling when someone can't think of something. I go, oh well, and they move on.
Yeah.
As a watcher, I'm like, oh no, who was it? What were you thinking of? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm
so glad you...
So Dakota Fanning, that's who we're trying to think of.
Yes.
And she's about to die here, so we're just gonna go because she's hiccuping. She
can't breathe.
She can't breathe. She's probably gonna barf on my shoes here. So
no.
Now that makes her laugh that hard. That's good. But anyways, we rated it. We love you guys. I'm gonna go get her some boil a pot of coffee for her. Get her to sober up for the long journey.
Journey into the room over there.
All right, we love you guys. Hey, honestly, have a good Merry Christmas, safe, Happy New Year, all that stuff. We love you. We'll see you in 2019. Let's pray and hope for good, better years and good things to come for this country and this world. And things are going to be great for all of us, right? Everyone's going to have a good time and love each other, right? All right, bye. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Hey, our son's coming in right when we're saying bye. Hi, Elias. All right, bye. You just...